At 14, my son told a judge he didn't want to live with me anymore. He called me the strict mom and wanted to move into his dad's house, the one with no rules. This kicked off a legal battle that wasn't just about custody. It was about whether a teenager is mature enough to make a life-altering decision, or if he was just being manipulated by the fun parent. It is a question that comes up all the time in family court. At what age does a child's voice truly matter? Legally, there's no magic number. In most places, a judge will start listening to a child's preference around age 12, but it's not the final word. The judge's main goal is to figure out what is in the child's best interest. They have to weigh the child's wishes against their maturity level and the reasons for their choice. Is it because one parent offers more stability and structure, or is it because the other parent has no curfew and an endless supply of video games? To figure this out, judges often conduct something called an in-camera interview. It sounds formal, but it's just a private conversation between the judge and the child in the judge's chambers. No parents, no lawyers. This allows the child to speak freely without feeling pressured. The judge will ask open-ended questions to understand the child's daily life, their relationships with each parent, and the real reasons behind their preference. They're looking for signs of maturity, like whether the child can explain their decision with logical reasons, or if they're just parroting things they've heard from one parent. This brings us to a common legal tactic: permissive parenting. This is when one parent intentionally creates a Disneyland environment to win the child over. They might relax all the rules, buy expensive gifts, and basically let the child do whatever they want. It's a subtle form of manipulation. The parent isn't bad-mouthing the other parent directly, but they're recreating a situation where the child naturally wants to be with them because life is easier and more fun. Experienced judges are trained to spot this. During the in-camera interview, they'll ask about homework, chores, and bedtimes. If a child says, at dad's, "I can play video games all night and I don't have to do my homework," that's a huge red flag. The judge will see that the child's preference isn't based on a mature desire for a better environment, but on a desire for fewer responsibilities. They recognize that what a child wants isn't always what a child needs. A stable home with reasonable rules is almost always considered better for a child's development than a home with no structure at all. This highlights the danger of giving a child too much power in these situations. While their feelings are valid and important, they don't have the life experience to see the long-term consequences of their choices. A teenager might think a rule-free life is a dream come true, but in reality, it can lead to poor academic performance, a lack of discipline, and difficulty transitioning into adulthood. The court's role is to protect the child from these potential pitfalls, even if it means going against the child's stated wishes. So, what happened in my case? The judge spoke with my son. He heard all about the late-night gaming sessions and the lack of a curfew at his dad's. But the judge also heard about the stability, the support with schoolwork, and the clear boundaries I provided. In the end, the judge ruled that while my son's feelings were heard, his preference was based on a desire for temporary fun, not long-term well-being. My son stayed with me. It was tough at first, but with family counseling, we worked through it. He's an adult now, and he's thanked me for providing the structure he needed, even when he didn't want it. These cases are incredibly complex, and every family is different. A child's voice is a crucial piece of the puzzle, but it's just one piece. The court has the difficult job of putting that puzzle together to see the full picture of what is truly best for the child. Thanks for watching, and if you found this insightful, please like and subscribe for more content.